I don't even want to look at his stat sheet. It doesn't matter. It's going to be down.
Good evening, everybody. First things first, congratulations to Alabama Huntsville on winning tonight and advancing to a fun compete against Grand Valley State in 2 days' time. We're joined by head coach Alan Sharpe, as well as athletes Paris Opel and Lily Wilkin. Both just a reminder, if you could please direct your questions to the athletes first so then they can head back to the locker room and change. Then we'll hold Coach here for a few more questions afterwards. But before we get to that, Coach, we'd like your thoughts on the game.
What a game. What a game. A tale of two halves. It's really hard in these games to prepare in regards to the size and the athleticism that you're going to face. We felt like they would be bigger and longer and more athletic, and then we got out there, and then I don't know if the girls felt like this, but I was kind of like, whoa. Like, they were obviously a lot bigger, a lot longer, a lot more physical than we are. But to that point, we've kind of done that all year. Most of the time, our opponents are longer and taller, and we find a way to do it defensively by committee. You know, we can't do it one-on-one. We have to help each other and play team defense. And we got in there at the half, and it was just, it was, I didn't get on to them. I just explained to them that we have put in too much work, and we've established too much of an identity to die not being ourselves. I'm like, if we're going to die, like, let's at least play UAH basketball. In the first half, it just wasn't us on both ends. And then it rocked along there in the second half. It was about 9 points there for a while. We could never quite cut into it. And I don't know, we made some timely threes. Lily saw the ball go in the hole a little bit. And then our defense kind of sustained throughout the second half, and we were able to get a lead and kind of keep it.
For the players, Lily and Paris, that Coach said going into half that the moment maybe felt a little big, maybe kind of sensed that a little bit. Was there any kind of nervous feelings out there in the first half that kind of carried over, you think?
Yeah, I think we kind of didn't play like ourselves the first half, that's for sure. Me especially. I had some turnovers that probably, was just because I was being, pressured or rushed or wasn't confident fully. But I think, we came together at the half and, we're like, if we're not going to score, we got to at least hold them on the other end. So we played a lot better defensively the second half, and I think that helped our offense the same way.
Yeah, I think we were a bit sped up in the first. Like, in that second, we slowed down and got the shots we needed and got the stops we wanted. So that helped tremendously in the second half.
Paris, how much do you think you've grown this year?
I think I've grown a lot. Having leaders like Millie and Lily, like, that helps a lot. Like, everyone on the team encourages one another, and that is such a big part of, like, growth throughout the year.
Beginning of that fourth quarter, I think Chloe gets back-to-back threes. Did you get a sense at that point that you guys were kind of playing downhill, that the game had kind of, the momentum had swung into your favor a little bit, and that you were kind of creating stops, but you were also forcing them to kind of go and throw up some shots they weren't quite used to?
Yeah, very grateful for my teammates. They seem to hit like the biggest shots. Like, it seems like every shot they hit's the biggest one of their career, and then they hit another one the next game. So that really fuels us, especially those timely threes by Chloe, Ivy, and Paris this game. And it helps me if I'm not having a good game offensively. Like, I just let me just kick it. They're hitting their shots, I'm not hitting mine. Might as well do that.
And that last free throw, you kind of looked over to the bench, kind of smiled a little bit. Was it just kind of one of those nights?
It was just like a frustration smile. Something I need to work on. Hopefully, I get 2 more games to work on it.
I think that was a cut by Chloe through the lane from you there to have the lead of just finally getting over that hump.
Yeah, it seems like it didn't feel like we were ever chipping away at the lead, and all of a sudden we're leading. And then I just looked up and I'm like, oh, well, I guess we got to hold this now. I don't know.
I know you got another game left to play, but you guys have become the first program in UAH history to win a game in the Elite Eight, in the first program of anything to get to the Final Four on basketball side. I know you got another one left, and I know you don't want to reflect on a lot of it, but what does that mean tonight to get this win and to to leave a little bit of a legacy, knowing you're the first ever team to get to the final?
Yeah, it's special, especially the way that second half of that game went. You know, it like kind of proved us that we deserve to be here. And we didn't let the moment be too big for us the whole game. Yeah, it's just really special. I'm excited, and we know we got a tall task on Thursday.
No, we play Thursday.
We're gonna fight Dolphins. Well, I mean, this is my first year here, so it's like we're setting a standard for this program that is unbelievable. Like, I'm so grateful to be here and like all that. Yeah.
Coach, your thoughts?
Well, I was thinking in my head while they were answering those questions. Before the game started, I was looking. We all take notes, okay? Just for those, the girls take notes before practice, after practice, halftime, post game. We take notes, and I was looking through my notebook, and we went on a retreat early in the year. Got away, went on a retreat, and I was looking through the notes way back August, September, and there was a note in there where I told them that we wanted to be one of, if not the elite women's basketball programs in Division II. It's funny. Here we are at the Elite Eight. We won a game, and we talked about that before the season ever started. And talk is cheap. Like, talk is cheap. Now, we put in the work, and it's not fun all the time, and it's uncomfortable, and we have tough conversations and film sessions and all that kind of stuff. But we said it, and we lived it daily, and then here we are.
Well, let's talk about what lies ahead. And I know it's Grand Valley State. I mean, it's just the number one seed. I know you probably haven't had a lot of time to even digest that you're going to be there, but just kind of look ahead to Thursday. I mean,
well, as I mentioned earlier, I made it a point not to even walk out there and watch Grand Valley State. I just don't want to see them. I didn't want to see it because the whole focus was on Cal Poly and playing Cal Poly. I didn't even want those thoughts of someone else entering my mind. I just wanted to stay focused on the task at hand. We'll be up all night long, I'm sure, digging into it and figure out a plan of attack. Obviously, they're really, really good. I know they are. But these are the games you want to play in. You know, there's not many people playing ball anymore, and we're still playing, and we're thankful for it.
any other questions for Coach for the athletes? Congratulations. We'll see you in a couple days.
Yep.
Congratulations.
Yep.